Hi and welcome everybody, I am the DIY Swede. This is the third episode of my Golf Mark 7 GTE sound quality build with some extra bass. I'm starting with the tweeter and the mid-range, and for that I have to remove the A-pillar. I've seen a bunch of these videos on YouTube where they pull out the A-pillar on the Golf Mark 7. But none of them explained how to get rid of the clips behind the pillars. So that's why I'm going to show you, so you don't have to make the same mistake I did. When you first pull it out, it comes out about a couple of centimeters or maybe 1 or 2 inches. And then the tricky part comes, because you have some hooks and they prevent the clips from coming out. So you either squeeze them together and yank them out, or drag them upwards and make them loose from the A-pillar trim. And then you loosen the tweeters by pressing the clips and drag it out. Now it's a test how the tweeter and mid-ranges fits without the A-trim. Before it was just a guess. Now I found out it was more complicated than I thought. Of course, as usual. The worst part is I had less vertical space than I thought. My wish was to get them in a vertical straight line, which I will explain later in this video, and in the same plane distance-wise. Why, you may ask? Modern equipment has time delay. Yeah, but look at this. This would be no problem if you are out on a big field with speakers in line behind each other. But you're not. You're in a car, the worst place ever. And then you can see the bouncing of every surface makes peaks and nulls because of the different distance. But you can EQ down the peaks and get some phase anomalies, but you can't boost a null. If you want me to explain this further, please leave a comment below. Then I can make a separate video of just this phenomenon. Yes! This project is on the way and finally it's getting down. But I have a long way to go. This is one configuration I'm thinking about, but I'm speculating on a lot of different phenomenons. And this is the right channel. And now I'm going to try to explain why I want the speakers in a straight line vertically. If you have 2 speakers like this playing the same frequency as in the crossover, you get cancellations. If you like to model this or learn some more of this, go to XDIR on 12data, 12.com, and download the free program. You put in the frequency where the crossover is, or where you want to model the lobing and the center distance. Here you see, this is quite good. But this one is not good. This emulates if you have a speaker difference of about 5 centimeters without time delay in 2.5 kilohertz. In the last two examples I had 8 centimeters center to center. And this example is 20 centimeters in, just to explain how big of a lobing difference it makes if you have big difference between tweeter and mid-ranges. And this is the lobing if you have crossover at 4 kilohertz with 8 centimeters between the speakers. Even worse, 4 kilohertz, 20 centimeters. And so on. And this is why it's extremely hard, almost impossible to make the lobing exactly right if you have this tweeter and mid-ranges in a horizontal plane beside each other. That's why you want them in a vertical plane, because then the lobing is in the up-down plane and not in the scattering plane on the sides. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. See you next time. Bye bye.